So you're telling me there's a Dragon's Dogma 2 title update out?
Yes.
Oh god, I'm bad with doing stuff here. There's a funky zoom. Anyway,
Oops.
so casual mode. They've added a casual mode,
Yeah.
which reduces in fees for staying at an inn, reduces price of fairy stones, more difficult for weight character to become heavy or very heavy, less stamina expended when dashing outside of battle, loss gauge will not increase when selecting load from last save after risen dice. Pawns will recover from Dragon's Plague without a devastating calamity occurring, even if symptoms progress to terminal stage. I think I disagree, Mr. Capcom. Mr. John Capcom, I disagree with this. Like this, specifically this, this shouldn't be in a casual mode. I mean, also, it should be less stamina. It should be 0 stamina when dashing outside of combat, and this should just be part of the game. It shouldn't be part of the casual mode.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure other games have that as default for.
Also, I almost wonder if maybe this should also just be part of the game by default, because
they are very expensive.
Just like traveling in the long, I feel like early it's fine in the game, but when you play the game a lot, you're kind of just spending a lot of time just running back and forth. I mean, you also like just running past enemies, because at that point you kind of would demolish them anyway.
Alternatively, put some difficult challenge in the game, and then when you complete that challenge, you get an infinite use fairy stone.
Yeah, that could work. They also
right now, yes, the next one, that next point, right after the screenshot. Why was that not in the game at launch? Why?
Well, I mean, I feel like with fairy stones being so crazy expensive, I feel like it didn't really affect me, because I just thought, okay, I'll just use ox carts anyway, because then I'll save money, because fairy stones are so bloody expensive.
Why did it take so long to
Yeah, that's true. Like ox carts, I mean, yeah, like running takes even longer, but ox carts also can be slow, especially if you get like ambushed.
I got attacked on ox carts like 90% of the time. Also, hello, Icewave. So after a while, I stopped using the ox carts because of how fucking unreliable they were. So that is why I am both happy and was also unreasonably mad that they've added this port crystal to Park Patrol. It took too long. Should have been in there at launch.
Yeah, it should have been. Added variations to pawn idle animations. Added animations for pawns and Arisons start dashing. Not sure what that means. Animation when Arisen is riding larger enemy that is flying at high speeds. Main pawn can be revived an infinite number of times at forgotten rift zones. I don't think I even knew this was like a limitation.
Yeah, me either.
I'm very curious about CPU load right now.
So I've not tested the patch myself, but there have been some reports online from people saying that the game is running a lot better.
I'm going to do a test in a second here.
I
need to know the truth.
And then this long list, I was not expecting like balance changes for a lot of the vocations. It's very unexpected.
Yeah, I'm trying to like. There's a lot of stuff. I'm trying to see what like the most major ones are.
I think it's mostly buffs. There's only one thing I would consider a nerf, and it's the thing for the thief.
I'll just try to go through this in order here, but like, yeah, I'm seeing kind of. Are there anything that like nerves here? Reducing amount of time for staggered damage reactions can be cancelled with defense. Yeah, sure, I know those words.
Yeah, most I think these are all buffs. I think.
Yeah, shield bash, so like enemies on. This is one I use quite a lot. So like enemies are now down for even longer. Blink strike has increased aiming ability. Also adjusting to make it easy to hit locked on targets with this skill. The game has a lock-on system.
Maybe it just means this soft lock-on when using certain skills.
I don't see a nerf for a skill that's kind of overpowered, like the parry skill for a fighter is crazy overpowered.
No, but they did nerf something, just not for fighter.
Not many changes to warrior. I'm not used to warrior anyway. I haven't really sure. I think I learned that recently. I haven't tried it yet.
Also, the bottom one for Archer, I think that's kind of a big deal.
Oh yeah, arrows take less weight. Yeah, I mean that's a good change.
Yeah, I never used the special arrows precisely because of the weight considerations.
Yeah, just buffs to various mage spells and like the thief here changes stamina. Consume using blades of the pyre from a fixed amount to an amount proportionate to the user's maximum stamina. I think
That's the nerf.
I forget what skill this is. So
It's the skill where you blow yourself up as a thief.
oh, that's a fun skill. So
People find
stamina
ways
consumed.
to, yeah, people find ways to abuse it.
Oh,
Like, because there's that other skill that makes you auto dodge. So when you blow yourself up, it wouldn't hurt you. It would
hmm.
just trigger the stamina drain from the auto dodge skill. So people abused that in that way. So that is probably why that change has been made.
Where the buffs to the enemies. I feel like overall the game isn't
Not
that hard.
if anything, by adding casual mode, they nerf the enemies.
Also like just a bunch of fixes here. Trying to see if there's anything that like really stands out. Uh,
Oh, fixing issue where using the to me command after a pawn offered guidance resulted in the pawn not guiding the player correctly, even if the player used the go command. I had that issue a few times. Yeah.
hmm. Main pawn's eyeshadow wasn't applied in the worlds of other reason who hired them.
Okay.
Pawns in the mage vocation would naturally loop the same animation. Hmm.
Oh yeah, something we missed during the vocation buffs. They made so you know how you can when you're casting the lightning spell for mage Levin, and you can like
Uh,
mash the button to continue doing more strikes.
yeah.
They actually buffed that. It the follow up bolts do more damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Improve pawn lines to better match circumstances. Hmm.
How very vague.
Pawns could guide the reason to treasure chests that were already opened in like New Game Plus.
Hmm.
This is a fairly big patch.
Yeah. I think it was like 600 megabyte download when I downloaded it.
I think that's what I saw as well. Seeing is there anything else substantial
Wait,
here?
wait. Equipment. Fixing issue for the armor value of cloaks. What armor value? They did hardly any.
Hmm. They should fix the thing in photo mode where you can't move the camera. Photo mode in Dragon's Dogma 2 is so bad.
In some ways, photo mode in Dragon's Dogma 2 is actually pretty similar to the photo mode in the first game, actually.
Yeah. At least back in those days, like I feel like people had less expectations when it came
Yeah,
to
that is true.
photo
Photo
modes.
modes. Photo modes when they started becoming more of a thing, like probably pretty late into like the PS4, Xbox One generation. In fact, it was probably like after the launch of the PS4 Pro and the Series X, that people started realizing, oh man, these games actually look really good on console now. I want to take pictures.
So you can switch to casual mode whenever, but you can't switch back to normal. And also there's some trophies and achievements that you can't earn in casual mode.
So I've heard you can switch back, but only after you beat the game.
Yeah. Also, it says like frames are improved in areas with a lot of NPCs such as town centers. So yeah,
Yeah,
let's
like
boot up the game and do science.
Yeah, I'm very curious.
Are they speaking the truth? Were they lying to us? So I tried like the game 2 days ago, and I think then I got a frame rate of I think like 40s was the lowest I got in the main city.
Oh, also, since you were looking at Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster reviews earlier, I learned today that that game was banned from sale in Germany.
I think I heard about that.
And in a rather tragic fashion, according to one random comment, the only Dead Rising game you can buy in Germany is Dead Rising 4. Those poor people.
Okay, booting up. I'll do Discord stream, but I'll probably like turn up Discord stream temporarily while I'm in the city to do more, like a better performance like test. All right.
All right. Also, wait, I thought I was hearing Dragon's Dogma 1 music for a moment there.
Oh yeah, I've turned
There's
on
no
like
need to go the long way round when a
like
shorter
the
route is readily
DLC
available.
thing that adds a bunch
Follow
of
me,
the
Master.
DD1 music to the game.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to check this. I did not hear about this DLC.
Oh yeah, I mean it was available. I think it was part of the deluxe edition. Why is my frame? Is my frame rate supposed to be bad here? I'm very confused.
Over here.
Oh. I'll just turn off Discord stream.
Was it really
Okay.
bad?
Okay, now it's way better. Okay, yeah,
How
I might,
bad was it?
It was like 40s here.
Ooh.
Now it still goes down, but it's like 50ish.
Materials, eh?
I-
I shan't
I
deny.
can't find
They
this
have their uses.
music DLC in the list of DLC for the game.
Definitely does exist. I don't think I'm imagining things.
Is it only in the deluxe edition?
I guess I'll just waste one of my precious phrase stones I can get to the city.
Oh, okay. Dragon's Dogma 2 Deluxe Edition. Custom sounds, Dragon's Dogma music and sound collection. Why is it only in the Deluxe Edition?
It isn't
I want-
individually available?
No.
Like separately?
We
Oh.
seem to have
I
arrived
looked
without
through the list
issue.
of separate DLC. It's not there.
Are
It's
we
just all the
safe
shitty microtransaction stuff.
Super shitty. Okay, well, I mean, the most scientific test would be to not stream at the same time, but I will say that I'm still getting some pretty bad frame rate drops. Like, it's still going down to the 40s. So, I'll go to the morgue. I always got, like, specifically in the morgue when I run up and down the staircase, like, I always got, like, some bad-ish frame drops there.
Come to think of it, standing here, I cannot help but recall our first visit to Vernworth. Do you remember it
Julia,
as well as
the
I,
Fairy Stone
Master?
prices won't be any different for
To think
Sectus
I would
because, well,
come to
his
be
game
so
will be in
attached
normal
to
mode.
these streets.
Yeah,
This is-
I
this is
am,
his old save.
And I don't think I want to turn on casual mode. Hey,
What
what
is
is happening?
happening?
Dragon's Dogma 2 has been
Test!
patched.
We're testing.
Performance is supposed to be better. I am not super duper convinced. Then again, like a more scientific test would be not streaming and like actually doing a proper like noting exact frame rates from the previous patch, which I haven't
you know
done.
what? I'm gonna boot the game because I'll be able to tell quite quickly if it's better.
Yeah, I mean, I am still dropping down to like early 40s here. I feel like this is pretty similar performance I had the other day. So yeah, I don't know. This based on a very very unscientific test, I feel like this is not much better than the previous patch. You told me no streaming today. I said that for yesterday.
Oh.
I didn't say anything for today. There's totally streaming today.
Huh. My game is recompiling the shaders.
Oh yeah, I had the same thing when I built the game up the other day.
Huh. Actually, that might make sense. I have updated my drivers since last playing this. And
Can
of
I
course the patch
tell
might have
a
done
different
stuff.
dash animation when I start dashing? Because that was in the patch notes. Like, there's now a new... Well,
Oh, really?
it says something about a dash animation, but I can't tell if this is different. Well, if something is different with dashing, I can't tell. Also, they said just like pawn island animations are like more varied. So
Tell is,
if I stare my
Vermund was
pawns,
once a
do they?
beastren kingdom.
Oh,
Fascinating.
that might have been a new animation, like
Indeed.
adjusting her belt. I don't think I've
Though
seen that
'tis
before.
not widely known among the common folk.
Yeah, maybe.
That also might also be new, like crossing arms that way. I think that also might be new. I don't think I remember seeing that.
Should you need to communicate
I
in
wonder
Elvish, pray call
how
upon
much
me.
of this is
I would be
animations
only
they
too
just
glad to
added,
assist.
or if it was animations that were always in the game but there was a bug preventing them from playing.
I feel like another theory could be it's animations used by NPCs normally.
Oh yeah.
Just ogling pawn some more. Oh, that's belt adjusting again. I don't think Vermilion is evil fake.
I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be
Those
used to
eyes are
enhance
very
your
much not
equipment.
red. I feel like she's not evil.
I can even mark them on your map.
I haven't checked this
Where
game in
ought
months.
we
I
to go
wonder
now?
if anyone's hired Adachi.
You can
Recipe
count
in.
on me to fly to the raid in your hour of need,
Okay,
Master.
they haven't fixed
Knowing
this
when to
bloody
use
thing.
expletives is my specialty.
What did they not fix? I can't see the
God.
stream right now.
Pawns stealing your attention by just walking past you. That's I
That's
don't
good.
understand why they thought that was okay. That's so annoying. That was always so annoying. Are you in the city, Ryman? Like, can you tell if the frame rate is like better for you?
It's still compiling shaders.
Oh yeah, the shaders thing. Oh yeah, the shaders. The
It's
shaders.
It's just a little more than halfway done.
I am still trying to tell if there are more idle animations. Was anything else that's worth testing? I mean, I guess now if we go to options somewhere, there's going to be like a casual
You-
mode
oh.
thing, but...
You should find out where in Bagpatal the new port crystal is and activate it.
Oh yeah, that's a good, but I guess I will need to activate it, even though I've been there 1 billion times.
Yeah, and also if you
Yeah.
placed your own port crystal there, you can well pick it up and put it somewhere else.
I don't think I ever actually did place one there.
Oh, I did. I placed it right in front of the house you get there, the cheaper house. I never got the more expensive houses.
I bought the expensive house in the in Burnworth, and I heard dinging inside when I bought the house. The dinging wasn't even inside. I think it ended up being in the morgue. Like it wasn't even a proper ding. It was just one of those wakestone shards.
They really need more of an incentive to buy those more expensive houses, because right now there really isn't an incentive to buy them. Finally, the game switched to full
An
screen.
ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer
This ox cart's... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Okay, let's go to Bakbaktal. Doze off.
I must keep a clear mind.
Trade.
Yeah, that's Oxcart riding for you. Yep, yeah, that's
A Cyclops!
yep. Hello there, Cyclops.
Let's try a different tack.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that Ox gonna feel that in the morning.
Oh,
I'll combine my magic.
the common berries that grow wild in your world may be rarities beyond the rift. I think that's
Let's
because
go
I've seen a
magic
loading
squad.
screen if I put the berry thing. Alright, I'm finally in Vernworth.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, wow!
Oh,
That's just... the game!
is it 60?
It's... well, I don't know if it's 60, but it's smooth, it's not stuttering all the fucking time!
Okay.
Hang
You should
on, let
turn
me
on
get...
the frame rate thingy.
Yes, I should. I don't think it's quite 60, but... it's smooth! It's actually smooth!
Okay, well that's good. So there's definitely a noticeable improvement for some systems.
Yes, Adachi, I must run so fast. It's the only way to stress test this. Okay,
Did you
game
turn on
just-
the frame rate counter?
Yeah, it seems like it's hovering in like the 40 to 55, 56.
It sounds similar to what I was getting in the city, but I also was getting that with the previous patch.
Yeah, the main thing is it's smooth.
But that said, I mean, I am streaming, so if I were to like turn off stream entirely, like maybe then I would get closer to like a 60. Like I'm not sure how many resources the stream is stealing from me.
You seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
Okay, time to rest and see if anybody has hired Adachi.
Beg pardon, sir, but I can't let you on.
Rude. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
good.
that's really horrible. So I guess in the context of me playing it like while streaming, which I have done most of the time, then yeah, like it doesn't seem to be a great difference
This
for me.
ox cart's bound for back
Time to end the
Batal.
stream early to test.
Want on, you'll need
Yeah.
to pay up then.
Man, I haven't played this game in months and one player has hired my pawn.
Okay. Do I get ambushed again? Oh my god!
That sounds like a yes.
Feast your eyes up!
I cannot fault your prowess.
How do I fight again?
Shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Okay, so like this skill is now better, if I can actually connect with it. So now they like get knocked down for longer, or well, they just outright die. I guess that also works.
Oh. My web browser was frozen until I clicked on it after exiting the game. Weird.
Why do you explode next to the ox cart? The ox cart is dead. The ox cart is dead.
Light of my magic,
Yeah, that sounds
I
about right.
shatter the heavens.
The Dragon's Dogma 2 experience, folks.
I just want to find the port. Oh my god, I'm so far away. Oh, haven't explored this path before. I guess I'm okay. So yeah, this. I mean, it is a good game, but in the long run, traveling the world gets honestly very tedious.
Yes, it does get tedious.
It is a bummer.
The magics you bestowed have faded.
And like also in the long run, I can't just end up doing this where I just, you know, it works. Just run past enemies. I'll just run past enemies. Like these two Cyclopses, I don't care. I'll just run past them.
Yeah, I feel like the Ox carts are like 100% guaranteed to get ambushed whenever you use them in Barpatal, especially.
I think there's can't you like use an item to, I don't know if it has a huge effect, but I think you can use an item to reduce the chance of being ambushed.
Is it a specific item? Because I carried I heard a tip online that carrying like boss drops on you would reduce the chances of it happening. I carried boss drops with me all the time of varying different ones, and I still got ambushed all the time.
Okay, I think I remember like dialogue in the game where someone said that if you're like carrying something from a Cyclops, like a specific, I forget what item it was, maybe the eye or something, then you're less likely to be attacked. But yeah, if you carried similar items and it didn't have an effect, then yeah, that sounds like a scam.
Yeah,
Sue Capcom.
I carried Cyclops parts, Minotaur parts, Griffin parts, all sorts of parts. Hell, I think I was even carrying like Drake parts, and I didn't even see that much.
Yeah, and then you have the It's a No quote where he said that the solution to like people won't miss fast travel if you just make the travel part of the game exciting, and
But
I don't think I don't know, I feel like it's a bad quote to use in the context of this game.
When you're first starting out, it's
Yeah.
exciting, but it gets old.
Yeah, like specific like retreading
There
stuff,
it
like
is.
going to the same like taking the same path back and forth over and over again. Like at that point, you just go, you know, I've done this before. Especially since I mean, they don't even do they randomize enemy spawns in this? I don't think they do. I think the same as they did one, right, where you see the same enemies in the same areas. Well, the only difference is if it's daytime or nighttime.
I believe so. Yeah, like there are some differences at nighttime, but that's kind of it.
I feel like bosses might be more randomized in this, because I definitely tried to like find like a place where I can fight dragons, but that seemed hard in this game compared to the first game.
I'm ready for patrol.
You know, when that port crystal first came into view, I always thought they just plopped it right in the middle of the main road. But no, I see it's off to the side a bit.
Yeah, so this is the position of it, the new port crystal. Ta-da! Any other signs to do with the patch?
Oh yeah, there's new cosmetic items available from the Dragon Forge. Is this file in New Game Plus?
This looks as if it will take us
no.
someplace further afield.
Oh,
How we use it is
I
at our
wonder if it'll even
discretion.
be there then.
Contraptions
really?
like
Does it
these
get
are
more
best
stuff in
used
New Game
when
Plus?
and as we find them.
Yeah, all the weapons you can get in the Unmoored world, they become available in the
Oh, I
normal
see.
world in New Game Plus.
Mean Pawn eyeshadow is fixed. I think that's only when they're in like another person's world, so I guess I can check if Vermilion has eyeshadow. Then again, I don't know if she's supposed to have like eyeshadow normally, so I don't know. That's a difficult thing to fix. I mean,
Yeah.
check. Yeah, no, I guess that might be like a okay-ish rundown of the new changes. I mean, the biggest change is probably like the whole casual mode thing, which this is where I change it. One achievement is available only in this mode. Which achievement? What?
Yeah,
Which
one?
one? Why are you toying with me, Ichino? Just tell me.
You know, it's really strange. Like, I'm looking through the patch notes again, and I'm looking at like the vocation adjustments. I always thought fighter was one of the stronger vocations in the game, and yet it got the most buffs,
Yeah,
including a general increasing strength for all weapons. All fighter weapons
That's
got
kind of
buffed.
huge.
Yeah, it does seem pretty nuts, because I play as fighter for a big part of my playthrough, and yeah, it is a very, very, very strong class. Miranda's smiling. I think she likes me.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrill. I found a place with some useful materials for enhancing our equipment. I've marked it down on the map.
Oh yeah, I forgot pawns could do that.
But yeah, no, that's That's a patch, I guess. It's a patch. I can confirm.
It's a patch.
It's a big
It's a
patch.
patch.
I mean, at least the CPU improvements are good. Like, even though I personally don't notice much, it is good that other people are noticing improvement in that regard.
For me, I thought it was a massive improvement in Vernworth, which was the worst spot. Sure, it's not 60, but it's so much closer to 60, and it's not stuttering all the fucking time.
That is good, at least.
Yes.